Sophia from Starshipit here. International shipping is one of the best ways that you can grow your e-commerce business, but also one of the most complicated, so it's really important to have a strategy. In this video, we're going to go over some of the pros and cons of international shipping and show you how to make it a breeze with Starshipit. Let's get started. So why should you offer international shipping? It's quite simple, and here are some of the pros and cons. Some of the pros: you can reach entirely new customers anywhere in the world. You can continually expand your customer base and be really creative with your marketing. And third, it's a chance to improve your brand image globally. Some of the cons: customs, import duties, and taxes can be really tricky at the start. There are potential international restrictions on different products, and there's a potential for higher shipping costs. Thankfully, shipping solutions like Starshipit are in place to make the process of shipping out these orders just as easy as printing out the orders that are just going down the road. Let's dive into some of the common challenges that people may face when international shipping. You can use paperless trade for your commercial invoices. Save time, money, and paperwork when creating international shipments. Paperless trade allows you to submit your international invoices and documentation digitally, rather than giving heaps of paperwork to your courier driver each time. Having a multi-courier strategy in place. A key part of international shipping will be your couriers. You can't necessarily rely on one courier when sending orders overseas and domestic, as any problems with their network could be massive delays and unhappy customers for you. That's why a multi-courier strategy is really important. You can use Starshipit to integrate with a wide range of domestic and international couriers and swap them out as and when is required. You can also use the rules engine to automatically assign orders to couriers. DDP, DDU, Incoterms, acronym overload. Let's break these down. Incoterm stands for International Commercial Terms, and this relates to how you manage the duties and taxes when shipping internationally. The most common Incoterms in freight delivery is DDP, delivery duties paid, and DDU, delivery duties unpaid. Sounds complicated, but I'll explain. You can also use Starshipit's rules engine to manage this whole process. DDP. This is also referred to as sender pays duty. This should be used when you, the seller, want to pay for the import charges and taxes on behalf of the customer. This is the Incoterm used when your customer prepays their duty charges at checkout to you, the seller, so that when the package comes through customs, they won't be charged again. DDU is the default for your shipments. This means that the obligation to pay customs charges are on the buyer rather than the seller. This means there's nothing for you, the seller, to calculate at checkout. If you're not sure which one you're using, it will probably be DDU. Starshipit has many different ways for you to specify which Incoterm you would like to use. For example, you may wish to set Incoterms based on certain criteria. Maybe all orders $100 should be DDU, all orders to the EU should be DDP. You can configure this using Starshipit's rules engine. You can go to Settings, Rules, Create a Rule, then select the relevant condition for when you would like the rule to apply. Set the action as sender pays duty true. This will give you DDP, or sender pays duty false. This will give you DDU. Having your tax codes automatically assigning to the right orders. HS, Harmonized System, codes are used by international shippers to help customs identify the type of items contained within a shipment. The usage of HS codes across customs jurisdictions is almost universal. Every single item will have an HS code, and the exact code for a specific item will depend on several factors, including material composition, the physical state, like a liquid or a gas, use, so the intended purpose of a product, and whether it's a finished or unfinished item. Starshipit can import HS codes from some platforms if it's available, or you can use the rules engine to assign HS codes based on SKU. Head over to our YouTube channel for more tips and tricks on your shipping strategy.